Well, yes, Wockhardt has reached an important regulatory milestone in the US. The US drug regulator, the US FDA, has accepted the company's new drug application or NDA for Zaynich, which is a new antibiotic the company has been developing for more than a decade. The acceptance of an NDA simply means that the FDA has found that the application is complete and it will now conduct a formal review. Now, Zaynich is basically a new molecule and not a modification of an existing drug. The program for discovery began all the way back in 2011. The drug is currently being manufactured at a third-party facility in Europe. Now, Zaynich has been used in limited settings already, which is on a compassionate to use basis in both India and the US for critically ill patients. According to the company, at least 51 patients have received the drug through this route over the past year and a half. The FDA has also granted the antibiotic fast track designation, which is reserved for drugs addressing serious conditions where current treatments are inadequate. Now, fast track does not imply approval but allows for expedited communication and priority review. Now, on the commercial side, Wockhardt has previously indicated potential India revenues of around 150 crores once Zaynich is launched. Analysts estimate for the global market, it might vary, some putting the relevant antibiotic market at around $1.5 billion in terms of a global market size, and few analysts project that Zaynich could become a meaningful product for the company if approved, with estimates of up to $500 million in terms of global sales. They also estimate an over 90% chance of eventual US approval based on its phase 3 data, though this remains dependent of the FDA's full review. This development comes as Indian companies make selective progress in novel drug research. Glenmark, for example, has outlicensed an investigational molecule to AbbVie, and Orchid Pharma's antibiotic was discovered in India and eventually outlicensed to the pharma company Allecra, which eventually received US FDA approval for it in 2024. The FDA's review of Zaynich will now determine whether Wockhardt can bring an Indian-discovered antibiotic to the US market.